everyone. Today we are going to start a new topic of chapter 12, that is bisexual flower and unisexual flower. As we have discussed in the last video, the structure of a flower, which is known as reproductive part of the plant, because it contains male reproductive part and as well as female reproductive part. So now there are two types of flowers on the basis of the presence of male reproductive part and female reproductive part. So first is bisexual flower. Bisexual flower means a flower in which both the reproductive parts means male and female, both the reproductive parts are present in one flower. So as we are talking about reproduction in plants, so in plants, the male reproductive part is known as stamen and the female reproductive part is known as carpel or pistil. So a flower in which both the reproductive part is, it means stamen and carpel or pistil, if both the reproductive parts are present in a single flower, in a one flower, this kind of flower is known as bisexual flower, because we can see bi means two, it means both the reproductive parts are present in a single flower, in a one flower. This kind of flower is known as bisexual flower. Example of bisexual flowers are mustard and rose and petunia and china rose, some other examples. Now you can see in this diagram also, this is a bisexual flower, because you can see in this flower both the reproductive parts are present in a one flower. This is a male reproductive part which is known as stamen, and stamen it has a two parts, anther and filament, and another female reproductive part carpel or pistil, it is also present in the same flower which is known as this is a female reproductive part, and it is also composed by three parts: stigma, style and ovary. So in this flower both the reproductive parts are present in a one flower. So this kind of flower is known as bisexual flower. Now next type of flower is unisexual flower. So unisexual means, because as the name suggests, we can say uni means one. It means a flower which contain either only it means one reproductive part is present in a flower is known as unisexual flower. It means a flower which contain either stamen or pistil, because as we know the male reproductive part is known as stamen and the female reproductive part is known as carpel or pistil. So unisexual flower means a flower which contain either stamen, it means it contain only a stamen, or maybe it contain only a carpel or pistil, it means only female reproductive part. So this kind of flower is known as unisexual flower, because uni means single, it means only a one type of reproductive part is present in a flower. Now the examples of a unisexual flower are maize, papaya, cucumber. Some other examples are also there. So these kind of plant, they produce a unisexual flower which contain only one reproductive part. It means in a one flower, in a one plant, maybe there are two flowers, and on the separate plant maybe it may know on one plant only male flower is present, on the another male plant there are female flower is present, and maybe sometime on the same plant there are two types of flowers are present, one is male flower and another is female flower. Male flower means which contain male reproductive part, and female flower means which contain only female reproductive part. So it may be a condition in the unisexual flower, because maybe unisexual flower they may be present on the same plant, and maybe they may be present on the two different plants. Now you can see in the diagram this is a female flower, because it contains only a female reproductive part which is known as carpel or pistil, and this flower is known as male flower because it contains only a male reproductive part which is known as stem. So this kind of flower is known as unisexual flower. Now, as we have discussed about the structure of a flower and bisexual and unisexual flower, because these are the reproductive parts of a flower, it means they take part in the sexual reproduction. Now, next topic is mechanism of sexual reproduction in plants. How they take part in the sexual reproduction. So, sexual reproduction in plants involves the following steps. It means the sexual reproduction in plant it completes by the following steps. The very first step, that is the formation of gametes. Already we have discussed this step, because the gametes, pollen grain, they form in the anther and they are the male gametes, and ovules, they are the female gametes and they are formed in the ovary, and ovary is a part of female reproductive part. It means carpel or pistil. So already we have discussed this step, formation of gametes. Now second step, that is pollination. Third is fertilization. Fourth is formation of seed. Fifth is formation of fruit, and sixth is germination of seed. So the sexual reproduction in plants, it completes by the following steps, and one by one, except this step, because already we have discussed. So except this step, we will discuss each step one by one in detail in the next video. Thank you for watching my video. So if you understand by my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.